a lot of Muslims have a lack of sincerity when it comes to their fellow Muslims, where we have a lack of loyalty and fidelity. The meaning of nasiha in the hadith of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, ad-dinu nasiha, and it was said, qila liman, and then he said, lillah, wa li kitabihi, wa li rasulihi, wa li a'immat al-muslimin, wa amatihim, right? And everybody knows the hadith is a very, very famous hadith. And we get from this that the deen is nasiha, that it is loyalty, it's fidelity to one another. And one of the fruits of that fidelity and loyalty is advice, that's what everybody translates nasiha as, but really it's fidelity and it's loyalty, okay? So then we have people, they go online and they listen to Sheikh X and Sheikh Y and Imam X and Imam Y, and they find something, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. It was a mistake. They find something that they said that was a mistake. And then what happens? What's the process? What is the response of that person to a mistake that they find? Let's make it theoretical. What would the response of a sincere person who had fidelity and loyalty look like? And what would the response of someone who had no sincerity or fidelity or loyalty look like? Somebody who felt the requisite loyalty to their fellow Muslim would at least make dua to Allah that Allah would correct this person and show them the guidance so that they would fix their error and be right. And if you find somebody who takes somebody's name and drags it through the mud for a mistake that they made, and that person needs to take account of themselves, if they haven't even asked Allah to fix that person, then that person should be afraid that they have a lack of sincerity and a lack of fidelity and loyalty, the type that is requisite that a Muslim should have for another Muslim. As the Prophet ﷺ said, كُلُّ الْمُسْلِمْ عَلَى الْمُسْلِمْ حَرَامٌ. And he mentioned وَعِرْضِهِ in the end. All of another Muslim is haram for another Muslim. His wealth, his blood, and his honor, right? Treat people the way that you would want to be treated. Imagine that you're Sheikh X or Imam X, and you made a mistake. You were wrong. How would you hope that other people would deal with you? That's how you should be, whatever that is, right? And it's not to say, this is not to say that there's not a time and place for public correction. That's not what we're saying. And we're not saying that some people don't make very embarrassing, horrible mistakes that even hurt the Muslim community, right? But at the very, very least, we have to make sure as a process point that as Muslims, we have the requisite amount of fidelity and loyalty to one another. Even if we vehemently disagree with each other and think that this person said something wrong, mistaken, dangerous, we have to be able to at least go to our graves being fairly sure that we were sincere, and that the process or the result or the response that we had wasn't just about us and our ego, wasn't just about me competition or even just like false expectations. We say, right, that's like, well, nobody's perfect, but we don't act like we believe that, right? We say that, oh, everybody makes mistakes. And then when someone makes mistakes, we act like we never saw it coming or we never expected it to happen. No, your favorite Imam, your favorite Sheikh, your favorite YouTube channel will make mistakes. They'll say things that are wrong. Get ready for it. I don't know what else to say. Get ready for it. Prepare for that day. Are you going to is your whole faith going to be thrown into jeopardy? Or are you going to fall into sin, right? Because of something that everybody knows? Surprise, surprise. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's human. Everybody's wrong about something. I'm wrong about things, plural things. And I hope that Allah guides me and that I'm wrong about at least less things as I go along, but I'm wrong about lots of things, right? We say that we understand, but we don't act like we understand. Everybody needs to really, really look inward and check themselves and their sincerity.